What up people, Revan the Legend here and welcome back to 80's Mania Wrestling Returns. Now we are on the draft show for 1981. So I don't think there's going to be massive changes. Basically I'll just show you quickly how I go about making my roster. So I just use the favorites tabs. So obviously if you highlight a card, hold down on the pink heart, any card with that pink heart ends up in favorites 1. You can do it the same on the other side using the red heart for favorites 2. So that's kind of how I create my rosters for this particular game series. If they got a pink heart, they're in the roster, they're available to be used. If they're not, then they're not. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to all. And then we're going to have a flick through, see who's in the roster, see how much they were used in the last year, whether I'm going to keep them, whether I'm going to add anyone in. I mean, I was quite happy with 1980. If you haven't, if for somehow this is your first video of the series that you stumbled across, in the description below will be a link to the playlist for the whole of 1980. From the first pay-per-view to the last one of that year, you can watch along and see all the champions, all the title changes, all the feuds, everything like that. You'll be able to see it all below. So go check that out before you go any further on this one. Now though, we know what's happened in 1980. Just to refresh our memories very quickly actually, I think it makes sense if we just have a look. So we'll go to the win-loss record for 1980. So the Thugs kind of ran the tag team division for the entire time. Zen and Arizona Chance, the big two baby faces of the year. Dr. B only held the title briefly. We had a couple of champions challenging. Hammerhead, O'Hooligan was probably the biggest heel of the year. Let's have a quick look at title history. So world title history, the Doc started with the title, Zen won it, O'Hooligan, Zen, O'Hooligan. Arizona and O'Hooligan probably had the feud of the year, to be honest. Hammerhead managed to snatch the title for just one defense, unsuccessful I should add. So that's that, and Arizona is the current champion. Tag team, Jesse Wild and Chet Sky started off. We've got the Thugs who went on a crazy run. And Max Attack and Zen have actually got 3 defenses. I didn't realise that they've been running that long with the titles. TV title changed hands quite a lot. Warhawk had a pretty decent run. Copper Commander won it and lost it. Warhawk. Dr. B actually dropped down and became our first ever 2-time champion. So that's something. Magnus, Tycoon, Reptile Ranger and Tycoon actually had a pretty decent feud. Cruiserweight title did not change hands very much. Slugger Johnson had a great heel run with the title for the first half of the year. Chet Sky took over, and then Piranha went on a freaking tear. After the Cruiserweight Classic, the Cruiserweight Cup, he just went loopy on it. And with the ladies, we had Starbright, Harker, Queen of Mean, and Elfette. Queen of Mean! Bit of a breakout for her, really. I mean, Elfette and Linda Harker you expect to kind of see towards the top. Battle Royale, Queen of Mean won the female one, which went on to push her to win the title. Fireball, really weird one. A character I rarely ever use, but he won the Battle Royal. You start using him a little bit, and he actually did some bits. I'm quite looking forward to seeing him push on. March Madness, Arizona Chance, Tag Team Invitational. We actually had the Muscle Boys, Magnus and Pat. Couldn't capture the title, but had a few attempts, I think. Tournament Queens we didn't do, and the Cruiserweight Cup, Piranha, like we said before. So that's kind of the big stories of 1980. Zen won Wrestler of the Year, won Babyface of the Year, a Hooligan Heel of the Year, and then the Thugs won Tag Team of the Year. Arizona kind of pushed a little bit for the Babyface of the Year, but not quite there. He had a bit of a slow start to the year. So let's get back to the cards. We're going to go to the roster and see what we want to change. So we've got Zap. We'll keep Zap. He's in the tag team with Boombox, and I think we'll keep them going. They must have done okay. 3 and 4, they did alright. Ace of Spades, really good card, but I'm not going to use it yet. What I don't want is like a massive pool of main eventers in the roster, and we've already got maybe 6 or 7 people in the world title picture, which is fine. I think that's enough for now. We might bring him in maybe next year, some people start going stale, we might bring them in next year. But for now, we're just going to keep him on the sidelines. He can be someone who comes in at a later date. Same goes for Almighty Dollar. I don't think she has great stats, to be honest. So we're not going to be using her. Arizona absolutely stays. Reigning world champion, second best win rate. Anti-Voodoo, absolutely not. Not interested whatsoever. Average Guy is not active yet. Average Sun, I imagine the same yet. 88. And then Silver God, 95. Avery, no. Beat 'em up Bow, not active yet. Not active yet. Beast Heart, Hugh Beast is, but I don't know. I mean, he's got decent stats, but I felt like he was a little bit too cartoony for the kind of roster that I was working with. Maybe we'll revisit that, but I'm quite happy for him to not be a part of the roster at the minute. Jesus Christ, look at all these versions we have here. Moon Troop. Oh my! Are you telling me that Moon Man is Bearcan Man? What? Mind blown. So we're using Moon Man. That's the only gimmick of his that we are using. We are not using Moon Trooper. Moon Man did our. Yeah, no. Did he really have no match? Oh, yeah, so on his basic card, he had 3 matches. He's in a tag team with Starboy. I think we can push that a little bit further. So we'll keep him in for now. We'll keep him in for now. Yeah, we'll keep him in for now. I was thinking of maybe dropping him out. We need to freshen up a little bit. Dr. B stays. First world champion, over 20 matches. He has to stay. Big Rig is not eligible yet. Big Thug, you know, tag team of the year. Amazing win rate. He stays. Blaine is not active. Blizzard is not active. The Blitz.
You don't stand a chance.
Nearly 20 matches. Broke even on the win-loss. I think he can stick around.
You don't stand a chance.
I don't know how well we can expect him to perform with that kind of push, but we'll see. Bombshell is not active yet. Boombox obviously stays. Him and Zap, good tag team. Probably needed to use them a bit more. Brimstone is not active yet. Britt Buckingham, 1 loss on his foil. 3 matches on his regular. He is a tag team with Hammerhead. But I feel like this is going to be a solo run year for Hammerhead. I'm going to drop Brick out. Yeah, I'm going to drop out Britt for this year. We'll give him the old release, the old future endeavours for Britt. He's our first one to drop out. Bugbuster, not going to use. Buzzsaw is active, is ready, pushes a little high, and like I said, I don't want to flood the main event scene too much. I'm trying to think, the baby faces we've got in the main event scene. Obviously, Zen and Arizona. I'll think about it. We'll think about possibly bringing in one more big baby face. Because I've got a nice surprise to show you towards the end of this run. For a new top heel that I've recently acquired, who's going to be coming in. Pat Cabbage, yeah, him and Magnus, they're a big part of the tag team division. They'll stay. Same with Caesar, he can stay. Shaka Crass, poor stats, don't really need her in the women division. Chameleon Kid, again, not great stats. No desire to bring him in just yet. Chet Sky and Jesse Wild both have a foil card. They're going to stay in our tag team division. Chicano. Ooh, 85! I didn't realise he was active so early. Okay, that's going to be interesting when 85 rolls around. I thought he was a 90 to 99 wrestler. 85! He could be a problem in 85, you know. Oh, Buffalo. 3 matches, lost them all. I'm not really good. I feel bad because he's one of the OGs, but I'm going to drop him out of the roster. I mean, I just don't use him, to be honest. Papa Chopper. We tried to push him. Like, he's had 9 matches. We really tried to build him up as a possible main event level babyface at one point. Sorry, heel at one point, but he just couldn't get the ball rolling. He's had a lot of matches. I don't feel like I can drop him out when he put in, you know, over 10 matches that year. We'll keep him for now. I got a feeling he's gonna fall to the wayside. The Mullet Brothers, they're a good tag team, but I just never used them, to be honest with you. Copper Commander.
Fear me.
One-time television champion, 6 matches, but I've recently acquired the foil card for Cobalt Commander, so I might go for this instead. I might push him. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll bring him in under that gimmick, and we'll take him off of the Copper Commander one. I think that's fair. So we'll break up the tag team with him and Iron Mask, and we'll just run with Cobalt Commander for now.
Fear my Cobra Clutch.
Good stat, really good stats there. So yeah, that gives us a fresh face in the heel upper mid section. Countess, not great stats, 2 matches. I think she can go, to be honest. Didn't use her much, I don't think I'm going to. I'm not going to use Crash. Kurt is not active. Cut through.
You won't escape the black
1
hole.
loss, no wins. He's got decent skill, to be honest. But I'm going to drop him out. We've lost a lot. We haven't added many yet, so I need to add some more in. Damon Van Winkle did okay. I'll keep him around for now. I was tempted to maybe just leave one of the Van Winkles in, actually. Danger Zone didn't get used very much. Him and Warhawk, 4 matches total, all losses. I'm going to give you like one last year to prove yourself here. Dark Invader didn't use in the roster. Again, similar to Ace of Spades, I don't really want to flood the main event scene with too many people with super high push ratings. Might bring him in next year, perhaps. Starboy absolutely has to stay. Detective X is not active, and neither is Devastacia. Devin, over 10 matches, did okay. You can stick around. Dickie Thunderbird will stay. Could have done more with him, to be fair. Dungeon Crawler, no, thank you. Dizzy stays. I'm really happy about this. Managed to get the foil version of Doberman Duke. So Denny had loads of matches last year. 15 there. And I think his basic card had a couple, or 1 match. And whereas Duke didn't get... How many matches did he get? 1? 1 match. So yeah. Now that I've got the 2 foils, I think these 2 are going to be a big problem in the tag team division. They are in. Dragonfly not active, I'm pretty sure. 90s. Draw, I'm just not a fan. His card has got 6 stats though. Look at this. But no thanks. Brohan is not going to be active yet. Eddie Grunge, I'm sure, not active yet. No. El Presidente, 4 matches, 3 of them losses. Good skill rating and not a bad push rating. Should have used him more, and I think I will. I'm definitely going to keep him. I feel like I can use him more next year. Elfet, reigning women's champion, great stats. 9 matches total. Exotic Rick. Strange one. Only used him 3 times. All of them losses, even though his push rating is okay. Recently acquired a foil version of him, which I will be using, and I think he's going to be a main event player for us. And then I should have 2 other versions. They shouldn't be active yet. 90s and 85. So yeah, we're going to stick with the foil version of Exotic Rick. I think he's going to be a big player. Soul Daddy, 5 losses. Really good skill rating, but just could not buy a win, poor guy. He's in a tag team with Gramercy Riffs with Johnny Cobra, so we'll keep him for another year. Let's see if they can do anything in the female division. Femme Fatale, not active yet. We've got 2 versions of Fireball, that's for later on. So 7 wins, 5 losses, Battle Royale winner. He has to stick around for at least another year, I think. Yeah, he is hearted. Flawless one. So I gave him a push bonus when I first got the card, because at that time I didn't have anyone to really rival Arizona Chance on the push rating. So he's coming in 83. He's going to be a problem. With that 14 rate, that's going to be a problem. Flex Deltoid 85 and 85. So yeah, not active yet. Hammerhead will be in and will be going solo. He won the world title. Has to be has to be still around the picture, I think. We'll keep him towards upper mid, you know, pushing main. He's in Geppetto, no thank you. Glam, 4 matches, 4 losses. Really good mic rating. Push is low. I'll give her another year just because she's good on the mic. Goblin, no. Gorgon. I feel like maybe bring her in an 82. Let the women's picture kind of form a bit more. Then we'll bring her in as a badass heel. And 82 is going to have some big names coming in, I think. Gothica was mostly used for promos, only the 1 match, but she's definitely going to have to stay for the promo reason. Brand Magna is 84. I didn't realise he was active in 84. Okay, so he's going to have a nice little run, I think, when the time comes. Great Ginzu, this is the 90s version. 2 losses, no wins. Again, should have used him more, to be fair. We've got a lot of hills, though, in the upper mid. Harry, we're not going to be using. Hakatonga. So, didn't use him once. He was in the roster the whole year. Didn't use him once. But I've now got the foil card, which means the stats are looking a bit better. And of course, the Gladiator tag team has been replaced now with a new Samoan tag team. So I think between those 2 things, I feel like Haka is going to become more of a prominent player this year. I mean, 11 push, 15 skill. No reason why you can't start pushing towards main event, I think. So that will be interesting. Herman the Nerd, we're just not going to use. Hot Shot is not active until 85, and even then, besides skill, not a great rating. Iron Mask is a bit of a weird one. So was in a tag team with Copper Commander, only 2 matches to his belt. I feel like we'll keep him on the roster for this year. I have a feeling he might be the one who makes way in 82 for someone else. We're not going to do Jacko Pop. Jenny Dreadful is not active yet either. Jesse Wild is in. Jet Set. So last year I didn't use any legendary wrestlers. With a 15 push, I don't think I can do it now either. Again, maybe he comes in just a little bit later. I feel like if he comes in, they're just going to monopolize the world title. And I don't really want that. I want it to happen at a time where there's other people who can take the title off of him. So we're going to leave Jet Set on the sideline for 1 more year. But I feel like 82, we can start pushing the main event scene a bit stronger. Jobber Joe, no thank you. Johnny Cobra stays.
No mercy.
Had a couple matches, is in a decent tag team. He will stick around. Johan Tajuna. Good skill, but no thank you. Keith Blood will stick around. Foil card. Had 7 matches, lost 6 of them. Not great. Lost 1 match under his regular card. Cannibal Keith is his 90s gimmick. So we'll keep Keith around, absolutely. Kezif is not active until 85. Killer Clown, 90. Kit Pistol. Laser. Laser could come in. He could. But again, similar kind of reason. Push is a bit... Oh... I don't know. I'm going to put maybe on him because I'm not going to have him and Buzzsaw, I don't think, just yet. I had it before where basically I gave them 2 the titles and they kind of kept hold of it for like 9 years. So that's the kind of thing I'm trying to avoid now. Little Doug has to stay, part of the tag team of the year. Linda can stay. Mad Arab, we've actually purchased his foil card, which is now going to give him very decent stats. You add the fact that the Thugs were such a prominent team and they're kind of a trio. I feel like this could be a year Mad Arab makes a big push. How did he get on actually? Last year, as far as... So, 6 matches, 6 losses. A lot of these must have come as part of a trio. But those stats are decent. And his 90s card... Oh, that's dreadful. That's dreadful. Alright, we'll see how it goes. I feel like he could be a player. Magnifico, I'm sure, is not going to be active on any of his cards. No, yeah. Magnus Muscle absolutely stays. 1 loss on his basic, but 10 wins, 5 losses on his foil. He will stay. Absolutely. Mandana, no chance. Mark Bug.
Okay.
I got 2 foil cards for the Insectoids. Both really good skill, but didn't use any of them. I'm going to give them 1 more year. I didn't use them once. Neither of them the entire year. This Masakari card is sick. Look at that. 19 skill, 14 push. That's crazy. Even his basic card is sick. 87. 87, that's crazy. I can't wait. I got some really great cards coming. Max Attack has a foil card, which did a couple singles, but he is in a tag team with Zen. I'd love to get hold of Zen's foil card, I really would. He is in. Yeah, he's definitely in. Frosty, no thanks. Memphis Prince is a sick card, but not active till 92. Mercenary spent a year getting a whooping. He really did. I'll keep him around. He is in a tag team and he is a good worker, but he just doesn't win very often, and his push is a disgrace. He is a good shout actually for someone I should probably consider bumping the push up. I mean, a coin would just bump him up to 9 though. Okay. We'll think about it. I don't want Teen Wolves or He-Mans or Leos. Mike Bug, like I said, we'll let him stick around.
Okay.
1 more year.
Show your respect to the
Mother Russia, I thought she was okay. I felt like I used her more than twice. I'm going to assume that these statistics are correct. I felt like I used her more than twice. I'll definitely use her more pushing forward. Tycoon, big time hill for us. Probably second to O'Hooligan as far as best hills of the year. So he sticks around. Miss Misery, woo, she scares me. Minx sticks around, had a good year. Who is this guy? Warhawk. Really, Warhawk turns into nuclear. Well, okay. I'm clearly not paying attention to the name there.
You don't know.
Yeah, Warhawk had a great year. Probably the best run with the TV title. In a tag team, he sticks around. O'Hooligan has to stay. Hill of the year. And we've also got a nice card ready for a babyface turn. So as soon as he expires in 84, he comes back in 85 as a babyface. And I've also got Rod Nada who could take over in 85 as well. So plenty of options there. But O'Hooligan absolutely stays. Orion is not active yet. Overload 85. Overshot 93. Pelvis is going to have to stay. He told me I had a foil of his and I haven't used it. Oh, this is Pelvis. Las Vegas, not Pelvis Presley. That's the one I was using. Yeah, 6 matches, he can stay. Big part of the Cruiserweight division. Penny Dreadful, 88, not active. Pharaoh's not active yet. Rad Racer, I'm not going to be using. Princess Starbright, only had the 2 matches. Started off as champion, that surprises me. Queen of Mean has to stay. I've just got a foil card, which means she's going to be a bigger problem this year. 12 on the push, 17 on skill, 18 on the mic. Absolutely, Queen of Mean is in. Rager Gage, 90s. Red Pirate Rogers, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The thing is, he was a champion. Can I get rid of a champion in the first year? Absolutely I can, sorry. Red Pirate Rogers, your time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. Reptile Ranger. We got 2 versions to run the full 20 years. Great year. TV champion, he is in. Ricardo Marsu, no thanks. No, I don't want to see any Electro, Robo, nothing. Not trying to see any of those. Romeo, no. Ronnie Believer. Has to be a 90s baby. Nope. Ruffian. No, I can't see myself using that card. Samson is not active yet. Ha! I haven't worked out the pronunciation on this one yet, so we're going to call him Savai. Savai. But yeah, used the Gladiators last year sparingly, but absolutely, I'm going to push these Samoans a bit more than I would have done with the Gladiators, especially with Hakatonga now having the foil card. I feel like we can make a little faction there. Sergeant Shipley can go. One match, didn't really do much. Not going to use Scream. Slammer Johnson and Slugger Johnson can both stay. Slugger Johnson was the heel of the year, and here we go. My new acquisition for this year, Slashmaster. 15! 15! Damn! 15 on the push. I didn't realize it was that high. He's going in, and I'm going to have to bring in a babyface. Either Jet, Buzz, or Laser. I'm going to have to bring one of them in, I think. We'll see. But yeah, he is absolutely in. And we've also got a card to run for the next 10 years. And even an alternate for the last 5. So he's going to be a big player now for us. Spaz can stay, part of the tag team with Mercenary. Spunky Sparks, only the one match, pretty poor stats. I think she can go. I hope I'm not leaving my women's division too light. Strong Arm Thompson, good skill, good push. Oh, 82 is not even active yet anyway. I was strongly considering him, but he's not active yet. Next year, he'll definitely be in. Stud Muffin, 80s to 96, okay skill, good pop. Never was a big Brutus kind of fan. I think I'll leave him on the sideline. Succubus can stay, had a lot of matches, good on the mic as well with the promos. Suicide is not active yet. Neither is Tatters. Not having Norman. Tennis Pro. Oh, Tennis. No, sorry, mate. I had him in. I used to use him all the time. Him in Slammer, but no. Just no. Not this time. Terry Van Winkle, I've actually got a foil card for. Skill is crazy. How did he do on his basic card? 8 matches, 3 wins only. We'll push in Terry as kind of the leader of the Van Winkles now that he has his foil card, and we'll see what happens. I'm not interested in the Annihilator. Piranha absolutely has to stay. Finished the year on an absolute tear as Cruiserweight Champion. He sticks around. The Schmuck, nah. Thumper Moore is active, good pop. Not good push, not good skill, not going to use. Tiffany.
I don't think so.
Not active yet.
I don't think so.
95. So he only gets like a 5-year run. We got Tom DeLoco. Terrible stats. What's going on? That's terrible stats. And not active yet anyway. So, but I've got him in time for when he is active. Trixie is active from 88. Really freaking good skill. I'm looking forward to. I used to pair up with Zen a lot, so that could be cool. Trog. I just don't see myself using it. Not until the 90s anyway. Even his Troglove card is actually pretty sick. 11 push on that one. 11 push on the Troglove. Okay. We'll definitely use them in the 90s, but not going to be using now. And then we've got Tupu. Tupu. Okay. Alright, okay, so the Gladiator card was used 4 times, 3 losses, 1 win. Gonna use them. Gonna use them as a tag team. Gonna use them as support for Hakatonga's push. This year, Valkyrie is not active. Valley Girl can stick around. Vladimir the Cruel, we did use a little bit. 1 loss on his regular. 3 matches on his foil. That's not going to be active till 90s, and that's not going to be active till 95. So that's fine. We'll stick around with him. See how he gets on. Waldo, no. Yuppie, I didn't use. I think I used his basic as part of a tag team. Not even that. I think I was using him to just support Tycoon for his solo matches. Maybe I'll keep them around. Shake up the tag team division. Mullets can stay even though they only had the 1 match. Zen absolutely stays. I bumped up his push twice, which is why he's now a world title contender. I feel like with the new babyfaces coming in, we might have to move him over to a cruiserweight division midway through the 80s perhaps, but we'll see. Zombie Punk, no thanks, and that's it. We've reached the end. So all we need to do now is look at our main eventers. Hold on. Get myself in a fizzle here. Right, so as far as legendary goes, we've only got Ace of Spades and Mercenary and Undermaster, and they are all 90s, so that's not an issue. So as main event, Ace of Spades basic we're not going to bring in yet. The problem with the Doc is he's only got 10 on his push, which means he's not going to win a whole lot. We've got Buzzsaw. I don't want to bring the tag team in because they just kind of take over the division and it gets a bit silly. Buzzsaw doesn't have great skill. Flawless One will be coming. If I bring Jet Set in with 15 push, I don't know.
You'll be
Laser,
blasted by
13 push,
laser.
13 skill. I feel maybe bring in Laser. We bring in Laser and Slash Master. There we're gonna go. So that's it. This is our roster for 1981. A lot of good people there. We've got a lot of people who could push main event level. I feel like we're a little bit light on mid-card baby faces. That's the only place I feel like we might be struggling, but we have people that we could push a bit more that we didn't use very much, so I think that's going to be the plan. That's going to be it. People, we have our roster set for 1981. Are the same names going to be pushing the top? With Slash Master coming in, with Laser coming in, are we still going to be seeing these people as champions, as world champions? Hammerhead, is he a one and done? Is Dr. B ever going to get his hands on a world title again? Will Zen, for that matter, will Zen and Arizona continue being the top baby faces of the year? Or will there be any more mid-carders who make that step up? I mean, probably would not have predicted Hammerhead to be in the world title picture prior to the year beginning. I feel like everyone else I could see in there. Zen, O'Hooligan and Arizona, I was pretty sure were going to have a part to play. I thought Doc might get his hand on the title again, but I was not expecting Hammerhead to be in the picture. There we go. People, that is the roster. 1981, we will be starting up again very, very soon. Running the whole year, seeing what happens, and I'm kind of hyped for the Battle Royal, which is the next pay-per-view. Battle Royal. Fireball, can he do 2 in a row? I have to put him in the match. I have to give him the opportunity to go for a 2 in a row, but I'm hoping he doesn't. Thank you guys for watching Rev the Legend. I will see you very soon. Peace.